Hey crafters, so I have been tasked with making a Mardi Gras themed wreath. So these are some of the things I came across that I had in my craft room already. So we are going to figure out if we're going to do a sign, a mask. I have this mesh, and then I also have this mesh. I have some beads, and I have this ribbon, which is just solid colors, and then I have this ribbon. So let's see what we can put together here. All right, crafters. So we're gonna get our tools ready. I have decided out of the 3 signs that I have, that I like the It's Time for Mardi Gras, y'all. So this is the sign we're gonna use. And I think I'm also gonna put the mask on there. I'm not quite sure yet. But I had 13 pipe cleaners in gold left. So I'm gonna use those. I'm gonna cut them in half because I've decided to do the curl method. And since I'm doing the curl method, I am going to use the 3 deco meshes that I have. This is a set that I got from Amazon, I believe. I will link it in the description below. Yeah, so we're going to get started on cutting our deco mesh. I'm going to cut my deco mesh at 10 inches. So let's get started. All right, I am going to try to cut this all at once. Normally I use my handy dandy mesh cutter roll thing that I put together, that I just picked up from the Dollar Tree, made myself. But since I'm doing 3 colors, it doesn't really hold 3 10-inch meshes very well. So we are going to just try and see if we can cut this without using it. If not, then I'll just cut 2 meshes at a time and then come back and cut the 3rd. Clean this edge up. So we're going to cover it at 10 inches. All right, so I've decided, like I said, to make curls for this wreath. Curls to me are like the easiest thing in the world to make. Anybody can do them. You literally just have to let the mesh do the work for you, basically, but you just tuck the ends in and you just roll from one end to the next end. And you'll get a little curl. You just take your clip. Pull it up, take your pipe cleaner, twist it a couple times, and just clip my excess if I have any strays. All right, let's do that one more time. I decided to alternate my colors. So whatever color was on the bottom the last time was on the top this time. Or whichever color was on the top was on the bottom, I should say. Now we're going to take our 14-inch frame that we got from the Dollar Tree. And we are going to place our curls on there. So I put all my curls into different tubs or drawers, whatever you want to call them. Just so I can keep them separated, so I knew which color was on top, so that I can just grab one and keep going as I do it. So we'll just start here. And what you'll do is you'll take your wreath frame, and we're going to use the 2 center wires. And I like to start on a crossbar. And you just turn it around, twist it. Fold it in half, bend it under. And it looks like that. Yeah. All right, and we're just gonna grab it. And just keep going around. That is what our first section looks like. Now we're gonna finish off this one. This is what our finished product, once we add all our bundles to the wreath, it looks very full and very beautiful. There is a total of 30 bundles on here, 5 in each section. Now let's get to decorating. All right, so I have decided to use both the mask and the sign. I am going to go ahead and add some pipe cleaners to my mask so that I will be able to tie it down. I'm just gonna hot glue some down. we're going to place a piece of black felt over that. Side, let it dry. Alright, I'm just going to use the holes that are already in there. Haven't quite decided if I'm going to do a bow just yet. Alright, so I have decided to add this mesh to our wreath. And we're going to do this ribbon with green and purple alternating. I am going to cut 12 strips of this mesh, so we'll have 2 in each section of our wreath frame. Still cutting it at 10 inches. Alright, so we're going to take our ribbon and we're going to cut our ribbon. I just have a piece of cardboard that I measured out to 12 inches that I use. And we're going to cut 6 of them. 5. Dovetail. take this ribbon and do the same. But for this one, we're gonna make 12 strips. 11 actually, because I've already made one. That's what it looks like when we add a ribbon. I like everything with that. Alright, let's add our embellishments. Alright, so I have decided to jazz up our mask a little bit. So I am gluing the beads inside it. Alright, so I have decided to take this thing of beads and we are going to place it around the center here so that it looks exactly all the way around.
so I just took 3 chenille stems or pipe cleaners and I tied it down in 3 different spots on here. Alright, so I've decided to make a bow, and I'm going to use this ribbon and probably my purple and green ribbon as well. I'm going to do an 8-inch tail. Inch loop. Right, to place our bow on, I think I put two pipe cleaners together. Alright. Dovetail our ends.